11:30 at night, and it's 75 degrees, and it's dry, so there's not even any dew out yet. This should be a phenomenal ride, and I hope and pray once again that my audio is working correctly. If this doesn't come out right, then I am convinced I have a USB port in my GoPro that is loose or disconnected, or should I say not connected internally. There's something wrong with it. So I guess it'll have to go back to GoPro to be repaired, if that's the case. What a night. Man, it is so nice. It's just like totally the perfect night for riding. I wish every night felt like this. Dry and warm. At least every night that I was able to ride. Perfect conditions. Thank you, Lord. Nothing wrong with making a little noise going underneath an overpass. Green means go, baby. The only negative thing about riding at home on a motorcycle at near midnight in a rural area is the possibility, of having a deer run out in front of you or onto you. Other than that, it's an absolute treat. This is an after-work treat. Some guys go to the bar, get off work in the afternoon, go to the bar and treat themselves to a drink. Some people go home and have a big hot meal or whatever your vice is, whatever your habit is. I'll tell you, if I got to ride home every night like this, I'd never ask for another drink after work again. This is just gorgeous. I freaking love it. I think one of the tips or tricks to riding at night on 2-lane roads through rural areas with cornfields and woods all around is to hug the yellow line. That gives you the most real estate on either side of you to avoid the deer that may come out, or fox or coyote or whatever it may be, a person. Also, you still have plenty of real estate from the yellow line to the fog line to avoid a car that may be drifting left of center or turning into your lane, or some other dangerous obstacle coming from your left. So if you've never ridden at night, take some advice and learn to hug that center yellow line as much as possible. It may save your life. Something else to consider when you're riding at night is to not override your headlight. What I mean by that is your headlight only shines out so far in front of you and left and right of you, to the sides of you. Especially when it's on low beam. It's kind of hard to override it when it's on high, but try to always keep your eyes locked on at about where your headlight stops. Don't try to look beyond your headlight beam. You can't see out there anyway, and you're going to be focused on trying to see further than you really can, and it's going to take your concentration off of the potential threat or risk that's standing right in your field of travel or your field of view. Just ride within the limits of your headlight. The road I'm riding tonight, it's actually hard for me to continue doing that. That's what made me think of this. This road is so straight and flat that I find myself just kind of looking off into the cornfields a little bit, or trying to look further ahead to say where the vehicle is in front of me going around a curve, instead of concentrating on my path of travel, which is my headlight beam. So just another pro tip. I've been riding tonight a lot. I used to work third shift and ride to work a whole lot back in those days, and I learned to ride within the beam of the headlight. Just keep that in mind if you're a nighttime rider, or you're planning on riding at night. Coming into town through my overpass here, just a beautiful little Symphony Hall here. Gotta love it. Still one of my most favorite things about riding a motorcycle is the sound of that exhaust. I don't know, if I lived to be 100 years old, I'd probably still enjoy that. Such a guy thing, I'm sure. Women probably roll their eyes at that. That makes me want to do it even more. Right? I mean, guys, if your woman or a woman, women in general, think something that you love is silly or childish, doesn't it make you want to do it all the more? Sure does me. As long as it doesn't hurt nobody, you can roll your eyes all you want. So I'll wrap up my video here tonight. Hope and pray to God that it records good audio again. I'm not even sure what the video is going to be like, as dark as it is. Maybe it's just going to be unwatchable altogether. I'm going to go home and find out, though. Talk to you later, YouTube.